traffic on my way to a wedding. It's Womanless Nerd Out time! How you guys doing today? Gonna keep my eyes on the road here because that's what's safe. And happy Wellness Nerd Out time, you guys. I'm very excited to talk about what we're talking about today. But before we start, I want to say congratulations to Mike Napolitano and Sarah Lynch, soon to be Sarah Napolitano. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer here. If I start to sweat during this video, it is not because I am nervous for your marriage. I'm sure you guys will have a nice, happy, long marriage, make a lot of babies. It is because my air conditioning is broken and it's 89 degrees. So that's my own fault, but it's the truth, people. So without any more distraction, let's get into our discussion here today while I sit on the LIE in bumper-to-bumper traffic. So when we talk about actogen, right? Well, we talked about estrogen yesterday, and we don't want to confuse the two, right? Because they are very different. Now, albeit estrogen was astragalus and ginseng, and you can kind of hear that in the name, right? Prefix, suffix-wise. Well, actogen is referring to two compounds. The gin is indeed ginseng, and we talked about the benefits of ginseng in reducing swelling and pain, as it's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries, right? For that purpose, along with its nootropic benefits, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties, yada, 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 right? But there are other benefits of ginseng we'll talk about in a second here. But what does the acta portion stand for in actogen? Well, the name doesn't precede itself. It sounds nothing like it, but it actually is referring to Rosa Roxburghi. So Rosa Roxburghi is a plant of the rose family that's also been used in traditional Chinese medicine, and we'll talk about its benefits here in a second. So let's start with ginseng. Now, we mentioned the benefits that we were talking about yesterday with ginseng, right? And when we talked about estrogen. But when we talk about actogen, now ginseng, we didn't mention this yesterday, it has some compounds in it that are called ginsenosides. I'm going to talk loud so I can keep the windows down, and this way I don't die while we're doing this. So ginsenosides, specifically RB1 and RG1 contained in ginseng, have been shown to increase exercise endurance, especially with high intensity exercise. That's some HIIT training, right? And type thing. And along with increasing endurance, it's been shown to enhance recovery after high intensity exercise, especially. So two more benefits of ginseng that we did not mention yesterday that are present with actogen, right? Now, on top of that, we have Rosa Roxburghi, and again, this member of the rose plant family has been used in traditional Chinese medicine, and its benefits are similar in an ergogenix sense, meaning improving exercise performance and recovery. So those are exactly the benefits here. Again, improving exercise performance, especially with high intensity exercise, and improving recovery. So how does it do that? Well, Rosa Roxburghi has been shown to improve performance in the sense, and recovery, I guess, in the sense that it has been shown to replenish your glycogen stores. It promotes the production of more stored glycogen in your skeletal muscles so you have more energy for your next workout. All right, so we can break down that glycogen into glucose. I can't see you, whoever tuned in. Pickle Rick, I saw you real quick. How you doing, man? I'm trying not to look at the screen. I'm in traffic. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, brother. I hope you get something out of this. We're talking about a great natural supplement today, actogen. So with Rosa Roxburghi, this increase in glycogen stores is an absolutely fantastic thing, again, for giving you more energy for that next workout, right? Now, on top of that, it enhances the activity of an enzyme called citrate synthase. And if you were with us in our discussions here at When Wellness with cellular respiration and things like that, well, you remember that citrate synthase is involved in the Krebs cycle, and so with citrate synthase, right? Well, give me 1 second. Make sure we're still going the right way. Check the map real quick. So with citrate synthase, it promotes the conversion of oxaloacetate into citric acid, aka citrate, and that's, after of course, the combination of acetyl-CoA and oxaloacetate to kick off our Krebs cycle, aka our citric acid cycle, which is an energy-producing pathway, right? And then we go through the electron transport chain. We get our NADHs, our FADHs, FADH2s, NADHs, and ATP, right? Bulk amounts of ATP at the end of all of it. So, if you're not familiar with cellular respiration, either, Google it or please look back to our videos. I hope they were relatively informative on the big picture of what's happening with cellular respiration. Now, so you can see how this ergogenic effect of Rosa Roxburghi makes sense, in the sense that not only does it increase your glycogen stores, but enhancing that activity of citrate synthase, promoting the breakdown of glucose in the beginning of that cellular respiration pathway in glycolysis, right? Where glucose is converted into those 2-pyruvate, which are converted into acetyl-CoA, and as we just mentioned, they combine with the keto acid oxaloacetate to form citrate or citric acid via the enzyme citrate synthase, right? So energy production will improve exercise performance. When we talk about enhanced recovery with Rosa Roxburghi, well, this enhanced recovery, interestingly enough, comes from its anti-inflammatory effect post high intensity exercise. And so now let's talk about the benefits of Actogen in itself. So if we combine the two, the few benefits we're about to mention should make a lot of sense, all right? So there was a study published in 2015, a human clinical trial that showed Actogen to increase your glycogen stores by up to 370%. That's a whopping 370%. So drastically increasing those glycogen stores. No surprise, as that is one of the benefits that we get from, our partial player in Actogen here. The other being ginseng, our partial player here, Rosa Roxburghi, right? So increasing glycogen stores up to 370%. In addition, this study had shown that Actogen increased exercise endurance by up to 20% in participants. So that's a pretty good chunk there too. And aside from increasing endurance and the other aforementioned benefit of increasing those glycogen stores by up to 370%, Actogen was shown to decrease inflammation post high intensity exercise by up to 69%. So decreasing that inflammation allows us to recover better after high intensity exercise. So fantastic stuff, fantastic supplement is Actogen. So now that we've talked about that, it's a great day today, baby. We're going to talk about Mike Knapp and Sarah Lynch, again, soon to be Sarah Napolitano, here in about an hour and 51 minutes. I'm going to be a little late to your wedding. I apologize. I'm doing my best here. We're in a lot of traffic. But, I just want to say I'm so happy for both of you. What a fantastic day. I have no doubt that, when two great souls like you come together and, form this marriage and this great life together to come, you're just going to improve each other every day. You're going to be so happy and you're going to live great lives. And I'm so happy that I can be a part of the celebration today, even if I'm a little bit late. I'm so excited to get there. I'm going to start speeding here in a little bit, safely, of course. I will drive efficiently, not dangerously, but I will get there. And I'm so excited for when I do and to share this beautiful, beautiful day with the both of you. So congratulations once again. I love you guys, and this one is absolutely fully for you. So happy When Wellness. Thank you very much. That was another fantastic discussion about Actogen and two great people. And we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Have a great rest of your day. I got to get back to the directions before I miss an exit, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Bye, Rick.